kind of looks like those people that like hide in the swamps. Okay, so I went to the San Jose Goodwill outlet the other day for the first time. I think it just recently opened and I will 100% be back. For this entire bag, it was only $15, well, just short of $15. Okay, so first and foremost, my best friend just had a baby girl, so I got this little cotton hat for her. I buy so many baby clothes, and even though my friends have kids now, I have tons and tons of kids clothes that they won't be able to wear for years. Okay, these little overalls, how adorable. They're super 90s. These look like something like I literally grew up wearing, so I had to get those. This Winnie the Pooh toddler shirt. And then these little baby shorts from Carter. Just wanted to get the baby stuff out of the way first. Okay, and then I found this velvet blazer. It has super padded shoulders, so I don't know if I'm gonna leave those in or out yet, but I think that I'll probably style it with like a long black lace dress or just something more like witchy feeling, or maybe in like a Vivian Westwood type of way, if you know. Okay, and then I found this Levi's denim jacket. I used to have a jacket with this same exact wash, and now it's super faded. Oh, it's actually right here. So I got this one, wow, I think 12 or 13 years ago. And when I thrifted this at the time, it was literally $1. And it's actual denim, it's super sturdy. But yeah, it faded so much. Like I said, this was the wash 10 years ago. So I just wanted to get an updated one of that because I always wear my oversized denim jacket. If you can't tell, there's literally like holes in it from how often I wear it. And it's 10 years old. Okay, and then I have this oversized flannel. Stick with me. At first I thought I would just wear it like when I take my dogs out on a walk or just, you know, over whatever. But I think I'm gonna chop the sleeves and then probably always wear it with like a skirt and like a funky graphic shirt and either like Doc Martens, Mary Jane's, like I don't know, something like that. So it's kind of like alt looking. And I think this is like the perfect one because it with chopped sleeves won't look super like farmer. It'll look grungy. Okay, this might not be a lot of people's style. It kind of looks like it kind of looks like those people that like hide in the swamps. You know what I'm talking about? They hide in the murky waters with all their like camouflage and they're wearing weird shit like this. And I don't even know what style of sweater this is called. I tried to look it up the other day and it said it was called a confetti sweater. And then when I tried just doing like a basic Google search, that's not what a confetti sweater is. But it's Joseph Rivkov. I can't find it online. Anyways, I just love the color of it. It's super weird looking, but I feel like I'll wear it. I know that it seems more like Y2K. I feel like I'm gonna wear it more in a 90s style. So stay with me. This scarf I got there. My mom said it looks so cheap, which I'm sure it does, but I love leopard. And also, like, maybe my aesthetic is kind of cheap looking. There's a Steven Tyler quote that I'm going to butcher, but it's along the lines of like, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap or this tacky, something like that. But I love that. Like, I kind of love that like weird, gritty, rock star, grungy look. So like something like this together, and even not something with this type of vibe, you know, something with leopard. I'm big on graphic tees. I'm big on Converse. I also had those chunky single strap platforms, like the black ones. So I'll probably wear them with something like that. But then Mark, if you didn't watch the video, Mark is my ex-boyfriend. We always go thrifting together. Like, we've stayed super close in our breakup. And one of our favorite things to do together is go thrifting. So it's all good. He found me this Laguna Beach. They're all there. Now I have to buy, let me show my other camera. Now I have to buy a DVD player. I'm so stoked. This is literally like one of those annoying things that millennials will say, like, if you know, you know, but genuinely, this was like life-changing reality TV. Reality TV is just so insane, but the fact that they followed around like a bunch of high schoolers and forced them to like fake all this drama is so fucking, it's so crazy. And also I grew up in California, so obviously I'm gonna watch this show. But this was only $1 for all of these. And they seem to be in decent condition. I'm freaking out. I was in love with him. Everybody was in love with Steven. I was like, Trey, the fashion designer, that's my man. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. This is so cool. I love this so much. Anyway, so I'll 100% be going back there, but I just want people to know, like, listen, I know Americans can be like a little nutty and go into savage mode when they think things are, you know, we're in a shortage. People at the thrift store with the bins coming out was fucking nuts. And I used to live in LA. Gosh, what's that dollar Sunday sale? It's at Buffalo Exchange. So it's every Sunday, there's a dollar sale. I think it's from like 9 to 3 or something like that. And you can get in early. Everything is $1. Well, suddenly they started doing like the big bin things, and you had to come in and you had to pay extra to be able to see these big ass loads of clothes come in. I don't know if they still do it. I moved, but holy shit, people were savage with it. They would like tear it apart. Like, clothes would literally be throwing in the air. And if you watch my other live on Kick, that's what it was like. But at the bins, they don't make you pay extra. They just bring the bins out and then they're like, hold on until we say go, which I thought was, I just like, holy shit, like, we're behaving like dogs over used clothes. Hello. But yeah, so anyways, that's how the bins get. That's how it got in San Jose, at least. I'm used to the one in Burbank down in Southern California. That one gets a little nutty. It's a little hot in there, a little stinky in there, if I'm being honest. But people don't act that crazy over like a new bin coming out. Not any time that I've gone. But this one, there's like 30 people swarming it at once. So just be prepared, but it's definitely worth it. And when I was there, they were literally changing out the bins. I'm not even joking. At least every 15 to 20 minutes, they'd take like 4 to 10 giant bins, wheel them in to the back, and then come filled again. It was crazy. Also, I need to find out the name of the sweater. If anybody knows and will comment it, that's great, because I'm probably not going to Google this again for like another week. But I would like to know how to wash that without like ruining all of these little fringy bits. Okay, another couple things that I wanted to show in this. This is probably going to be a speedy video. But another thing I wanted to show is what I got just recently. So I was at Goodwill, and I swear when people say they can like manifest shit, I'm like, yeah, like me too, whatever. But I swear I can manifest the craziest fucking clothes specifically. Like, I feel like everybody can manifest something specific. They don't do it all. Maybe they do, shit, maybe. But for me, as soon as I go, oh, I want to find, you know, like seashell jewelry, I find it that day. anytime I want to find something oddly specific, I will end up finding it. The other day I legitimately was like, oh, I would love some, oh my gosh, my face itches, but I can't scratch it because I've been touching thrifted clothes. The other day I was like, okay, I really want to find a pair of authentic Uggs, like Ugg Australia, because I know that they're made different. I don't want to buy them brand new because I don't care that much. I don't think they're like the coolest thing ever, but I do think that they're really cool. So like, not to hate on Uggs, but I'm not gonna go like seeking a new pair of shoes. And I literally went into my Goodwill up the street, which has been ass lately, in my size Ugg Australia. How freaking, and they're like in pretty good freaking condition. I did look up myself how to clean these bad boys, so these will be getting cleaned in the next day or so. There is like a little toe coloring, but I don't care because I'm mostly just gonna wear these like when I need to go grocery shopping or if I go to the snow, so I feel like the toe will get fucked up anyways. And also I'm pretty sure these were like originally made to walk on the beach with, so maybe I'll wear them to the beach and mess them up there. And these were $14.19. That was like the original pricing, but I got some like random little discount. Maybe it was like color of the day or something, so they were even less than that, because I remember going to the checkout and being like, wait, was this wrong? Okay, and then I was at Savers, and my mom has given me like the cutest purses. My mom was one of those people like just had, I don't know if I want to call it an episode, I don't know what the hell was going on with her, but she was having a moment where all she wanted to do was buy brand name purses. So she has tons of Coach and Louis Vuitton, I know I'm pronouncing that like the American way, I'm sorry, and just all these like really great bags. And she gave me this Dooney and Burke, and it's so cunty, it's so cool. Like, I'm gonna run and grab it. Give me 20 seconds. It won't take me long. Okay. Whoop. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, this is the Dooney and Burke. How freaking cute is this? And shockingly, I like can't think of an outfit to do her justice, so I have to think of something super cute and somehow incorporate this blue, because the blue is so adorable. But anyway, so my mom gave me this Dooney and Burke along with a bunch of other purses because she gave up like caring about bags. And I go to Savers the other day and I'm just browsing, but it was literally after I had organized my purses, and I put this purse in front as like a reminder to try to style it because I have all my bags in a line. And I go into Savers the other day and find this Dooney and Burke. It's in such good condition. Like, I don't see any scratches, anything on it. It's this gorgeous maroon. It looks a little businessy, but I'm a Capricorn, so that's my vibe anyway sometimes. Anyways, this bag was only like 11 bucks. Yeah. $11 for that. So I've been getting some good shit. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap this up with, a few weeks ago, I was in this town in NorCal called San Juan Bautista. I don't know if you've heard of it, but if you have, adorable. I love it there. I want to go back like 1,000 times. So there's a bunch of really great thrift shops, vintage shops, and you can find just like the craziest stuff. There was a lot of sterling silver, which was cool. And there was a shop that was closing down. I'm pretty sure she already closed, but hopefully she's open for another week. Do I have the name of the shop? This is what her clothes come in. How freaking cute. And this is what the jewelry comes in. Okay, I don't remember the name of the shop. I will find it figure it out, put it in the comments. But anyway, she was shutting down, was having this crazy ass sale. I don't even know if this is a belt. I thought it was like maybe a guitar strap, right? I don't know. Don't care. Gonna wear it as a belt. Like this. I had it on the other day. It looks kind of silly, maybe with this, but with an outfit, it's gonna work. Trust me. So this was $5, which is cool. I found Dickies in my size. I want to say these were like 5 to 10. I can't remember. I also found this vintage red thermal, long sleeve thermal shirt, and it's really great, but I just touched myself. I gotta wash myself out. Okay. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Okay, so I found a thermal, but I already packed that away with like all my winter stuff because I've been sweating like a pig this summer. It's so freaking hot in California. Thank you, climate change. Okay, anyway, so I also got, this is a sterling silver bracelet with just like the most gorgeous design of like butterflies and this flower. I want to say this was $15 because she was closing. It's so cute. Like, and she was such a doll. Like everybody in this town, every single shop owner was so incredibly kind and just like actually cool, not just like nice or like pretending to be nice. They were like cool people. And this particular day I was like in a super chatty mood. So stick with me if you want. The first shop I went into was called, I want to say like the Sweet Pea shop. It had Sweet Pea in the name. And that used to be my nickname when I was a kid. So I was like, have to go in there. This is the first thing I see. Like I said, I want to say this is, no, this is leopard. Leopard scarf that I showed y'all earlier. I'm a leopard girl. I freaking love leopard. And this is actually a wine bag. Yeah, I don't even drink wine. But I love this. I love a long like baguette bag with a tiny handle so you can just wear it in your armpit. I love the way that looks. I just think it's like the cutest way to wear a purse. It's the cutest style of purse in my opinion. But it's a fucking wine bag, so maybe that's why they don't make them like that. Anyways, also comes with a wine opener. So shout out to Sweet Pea for keeping that in there. $20. Worth every dollar. She also had incredible, super cool stuff. And then this last bit has nothing to do with clothes at all, but I went to this really great shop and this woman is a writer. I can tell y'all about that a little bit later, but she has super cool old vintage magazines. I saw this one, the Rolling Stone, with the Who on it, and I loved the artistry, so I just like couldn't not get it. This is Life the Year 1985 in pictures, and my ex Mark was born in 1985, and like I said, we're still friends, so we buy each other stuff. And then I also got this Life magazine for myself. It's about bathing suits. It's just adorable. I've like flipped through all of these, but I want to keep them preserved because they've obviously already lived a life. And then when I got to the counter of that final shop of that woman that sold me those magazines, like I said, I was in a super chatty mood, so I was just complimenting the artistry of that Rolling Stone cover. And as we're having a conversation, if y'all can't tell, I'm from California. I just said y'all, of course you guys can't tell if I'm saying y'all. Anyways, I'm from California, so I say things like dude, totally, for sure, like non-stop in my everyday conversation, and like. But I was talking to her and I said the words for sure, and she said, you just said the magic words, and then gave me that artist who did the Rolling Stone cover. He goes by Nutzel, and instead of doing like for sale, obviously, he did the for sure sign, which I think is so sick, and it's so me because I literally say this all the time. But anyways, okay, that was just a quick haul of everything that I've thrifted lately. If you want to watch like the actual process of me thrifting, that's on my kick in the video right before this. But I'm heading out. Thanks you guys for watching. Love you. Bye.